I am Chelsea Gray, and I've been a yoga instructor since about January of this year, so it's just been a few months, fairly new into it, and I love it. I started practicing yoga, to be totally honest, because the class followed the class that I liked at my gym, and it was just, might as well. Once I got more deeply into it, it was a natural path for me, for sure, but to be totally honest, I started doing yoga just because I had time. Yoga has changed my life in a multitude of ways, stemming back from when I was a little younger, struggling with some pretty severe body issues, not to get too personal, but some definite body issues, self-image issues, even eating disorder issues, things like that. Yoga is really the thing that spun me sort of on my compass and sort of changed my perception of physical activity as from a punishment, like for eating something bad, you eat a cheeseburger, you have to go work out, to nourishing your body with physical activity and with healthy food and things like that, just nourish your soul. So yeah, without yoga, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. My greatest influence in the yoga community thus far has probably been a lady by the name of Jessie Raspiller. She is one of the owners and co-founders of Ventura Pop-Up Yoga. And she started on this journey just like I did, working in the corporate world, kind of doing yoga on the side, really wanting to make her life more about the yoga, and eventually came to quit her corporate job, devote herself completely to Ventura Pop-Up Yoga, and it's been 3 years of pop-up, and she just continues to inspire me with her generosity and her positivity like every day. She's amazing. I most enjoy teaching so many different styles. I feel like as a yoga instructor, if you're not sort of switching it up as much as you can, then you're not really like expanding to your full potential. I'm most versed in vinyasa style yoga, so whenever I'm feeling uninspired or I need kind of a fallback, I always go back to vinyasa just because it's easy, it flows. But yeah, I love teaching all styles. I definitely prefer to teach large groups. I love the energy of a large group. I love the synchronicity and the breath when everybody starts moving together. Even in a silent moment, moving from one posture to another, just watching a large group do that, feeling that energy, that vibration is, honestly, it's so sick. It's really cool. Small groups are really fun sometimes too. One-on-one definitely has a place when you can get a little bit more intimate with the yogi and physical adjustments, things like that, but you can't beat the energy of a large group. Challenges, definitely kind of staying inspired can be a challenge. Again, if you sort of drop out from your own practice, which happens to everybody, when you get a little busy, you stop practicing. And it's really easy to hit that wall. And it's kind of scary being a new yoga teacher and admitting that, because everybody kind of expects you to be so fired up. Like, oh, you just started teaching, 5 months ago, and you're already saying like, oh, I'm just so tired of it. But that's not it. It's definitely just the biggest challenge is just trying to stay inspired, remember why you got into this, and yeah, take yourself back there. I can tell that I've taught a successful class by the faces on the group that I just taught. Basically, when they come up from that final breath and their eyes open and they've got that like blissed out kind of face, that's when you're like, oh yeah, that was a good one. And the one thing that yoga teachers not commonly say is the goal is tears. So if we get somebody in tears, then yeah, that was a good class. I firmly believe that the greatest skill, which it's not really a skill, but I'll just say the greatest skill that a yoga instructor can possess is compassion. As long as you have a compassionate soul and you're able to hold space for people and you're able to kind of, as an instructor, bring yourself back and realize that it's not about you at all. Whenever you step onto that mat in front of people to instruct and to guide their experience, it's 100% about them. And so as long as an instructor, you can step up there, you can show up for other people, and you can really bring that compassion into it and just be there for them. That's the most important thing. And so I just wanted to take a moment, and just acknowledge Ventura Pop-Up Yoga for all that they do, and also to follow my classes. You can follow the Facebook page Namaste with Chelsea Gray, or you can follow me on Instagram, Gray Chelsea Yoga, and there you'll find most of my class postings.